Hi, Capricorn. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for December 2023. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in December and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Rising, and Capricorn Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Capricorn, now on to your December 2023 Psychic Tarot reading. And happy birthday to the Capricorns out there. I can't forget to wish you happy birthday. I hope you have a very blessed and happy solar return. First card you have in your reading, Capricorn, is the Two of Pentacles. And this is weighing your options, having to make a decision or a choice between two things. You have emotions tied up here. So whatever you're deciding or weighing options on, your emotions are tied to it. This card can also indicate seeking balance. You may feel like you want to get yourself back to normal, like you want to feel good again. Maybe your hormones are out of balance, or you know, different levels. Maybe your sugar is out of whack, or your cholesterol, or your blood pressure, or some other physical thing going on in your body or body chemistry may feel like it's gone through a lot of upheaval. There's lots of reasons that that could be the case. It's going to be different for everybody why, but you may feel like, I want to get back into balance. Maybe you want to have life-work balance. Maybe you feel like your life's too much all about, you know, fun and pleasure and, you know, let the good times roll and not enough about work. Or maybe it's too much about work and not enough happiness and pleasure. You may also be trying to balance your life. Again, like I said, life-work balance, it comes up here again. Like, I need to have balance in my life. Now, like I've already said, for some of you, this could be physically and physiologically. Could also be psychologically and mentally. Could also be emotionally. All of these things could be ways to want to seek balance. But some of you may feel like you need to have a more balanced routine or a more balanced schedule. You also may be going through learning how to sharpen your focus. You could be practicing meditation. You could be taking some kind of classes or courses online or in person or through books or DVDs or, you know, somewhere on the internet that is teaching you how to be more centered, how to be more balanced, how to have more calm. You may watch your money filtering from one thing into another, and you may want to stop it. So maybe you're paying too much money for like streaming services, subscriptions, or for something in particular that like some type of bill that goes like to a monthly service, to a monthly subscription, to like, because I also see money going through a channel. And from one thing to another, like going from your bank account to something else. Like, so you may want to put a stop to it. You may be like, you know what? I don't utilize this enough. Maybe you still get the morning paper. You know, I'm always surprised when I see newspapers getting delivered because So many people don't do that anymore, but I do occasionally. Walking Max out there trucking in the morning, and I'll see occasionally somebody getting the paper, and I'm like, wow, don't even register in my mind that people do that. It's still. So it could even be something like that. So the next card in your reading is the Nine of Pentacles, and this is being at peace and contentment with your life and having financial stability and abundance behind you. It can also indicate that you're enjoying the finer things in life. I feel like you're regaining some kind of composure, and you're regaining some kind of self-control, and you're regaining some kind of solidarity and presence. You may feel like you want to take a trip, you want to take a vacation, you'd like to get away. And I feel like you want your life to move along and shift its balance and purpose. All very similar wording that came up with the Two of Pentacles card, if you're listening carefully. Interesting, the guides frame it in those ways for this card. You may also be teaching some kind of class or lecture series. Could be a webinar, seminar, could be at some kind of event. But I get you teaching something, giving a presentation, a speech, a lecture, something of that nature comes up for some of you Capricorns this month. And I feel like you're going to do things in the right manner, and you're going to push things forward, and because I feel like some people or circumstances or situations or institutions or entities have created blocks for things that you wanted to do. And I feel like you are going to be able to break through those barriers or boundaries or limitations or stumbling blocks, and you're going to be able to push through them now in December. So something that was blocked for you that you wanted to get moving and had blockages or stumbling blocks or, all that I just completely described, you push and power through it in December. Some of you could be very fortunate and get an increase in your salary, because I get some of you getting raises this month. I feel some of you may be entertaining and putting out a nice spread for family or friends, or it could be maybe you're the one in charge of doing it. If there's a workplace party, you may be doing that if it's at your job. But for some of you, you're doing it at home. If you need to sell or entice people into your way of looking at things, or your way of ideas, your way of thinking, your way of doing things, or any of your products and services, you're going to be able to get them to do it this month. You're going to be very good at getting people to get on board with whatever you're selling, your ideas, your theories, your beliefs, your products, your services, all of that. You're going to be very good at that this month. Next card you have in your reading, Capricorn, is the Eight of Cups, and this is turning away from what's not working for you anymore, emotionally speaking. And you have the stick of power and control in your hand, and even though the journey is unknown, you're still willing to take it. I feel like you feel like I've been hurried and bothered by things, but I'm not going to put up with that anymore. I'm going to leave this stuff that I don't want to deal with, and I'm going to move away from it. I feel more than it is a relationship or more than a relationship or a job. I feel it's more like tasks. Little picky-uni, detail-oriented kind of minutia that you don't want to deal with. That you may have, maybe you have to deal with it on a regular basis. Maybe it's part of your everyday life. But in December, you're going to be like, no, I'm not going to bother with that. I'm not doing that stuff. I'm moving on. I'm doing things in a different way. right now. Doesn't mean you're not going to go back and eventually do those things at another time. But so I feel it's more like tasks, job duties, details, loose ends. I feel like you're like, no, I don't want to get, tied up with all that stuff. I feel like some of you are thinking about what you can put out there for a new generation of people, and also that can catapult you into a new area, a new arena. It could be a new place to live. It could be a new format. It could be, so I know that's going to be confusing, and my guides kind of threw it at me in a little bit of a confusing way. If you're an innovator, a creator, idea-oriented, you could start like a new streaming service, a new video platform, a new type of business opening up, or like a new type of way to learn online, a new type of gym that you can go to that's different, a new interactive something or other. Like, I get you coming up with like an innovative ideas, and you could really run with it, market it, create it, patent it, maybe even if you can. And new generations, the younger generations and new generations of people are going to go down that path. Now you may say, what? Hey, welcome to Psychic Readings. What'd you expect? The bizarre often comes up, and some things that I say that don't make sense to you now will make sense to you later. So just think about this. If you're somebody that's got your mind on, I'm creating a new app where people can buy this or that. I'm creating a new type of gym that people can now work out and do this or that. I'm coming up with a new healthcare model that people can go and they can get this kind of treatment and that kind of treatment here, and they don't have to go through this and this and this and this. Like, you're coming up with some kind of innovative idea that you could, because I get taking, like taking a flag, you can dispute whether the astronauts went to the moon or not. I'm not going to sit here and get into that debate. Some people are certain they did. Some people don't think they did. But regardless, they planted a flag on the moon, right? It's like, that's what you're going to do. You're going to take the flag of whatever this is that your business is, or this innovative idea is, or this creative pursuit or app or a new type of business or new product or service, and that's your flag, and you're planting it somewhere, and it's going to make people go to it. You got to think about that. I'm sorry, Capricorn, that was your message. You may be like, I don't like that message. Well, it may make sense to you later. So here you have 4 of Rods. And this is getting married, attending a wedding, throwing a wedding. It could be attending a celebration or gathering of some other type. It could also be success coming to you in springtime. Some of you are going to renew your vows. Some of you that have gotten married and never took a honeymoon are going to be taking your honeymoon. Some of you could be getting married. Some of you, there is proposals of engagement, of marriage. You could be doing the proposing, or you could be getting proposed to. Some of you are going to go on a trip somewhere. Could be a second honeymoon, could be a first honeymoon, and you're going to get a room with a view. You may want people to understand your perspective. And so you could be putting something out there into the world, you Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people, that you want people to understand your viewpoints and your perspectives. If you are a public figure, I've had people laugh in the comments like, who's watching that? I've talked to politicians, actors, actresses, people that are psychiatrists, psychologists, doctors. You don't know who psychics consult, so you can laugh at me all you want when I say something like that, but that's fact. So if you're a public figure already, especially those that are strongly in the strongly in the public eye. I'd lean more towards actor, actress, or a politician. You could be very much keyed into making some kind of big announcement, big declaration. Big announcement, big declaration. Could be something rather revealing or enlightening to the public. I see it like I'm watching it on TV or a computer screen because I see it happening on a screen. This isn't in writing. This isn't something that's going out in writing. This is something that's people can visually see and hear you doing and saying. Some of you may be thinking of starting your own business or your own company. If you're a public figure already, that may be one of the things you're announcing. Maybe you're a person in the public eye already and you're like, you know what, guess what? I'm starting a business. Like, I feel like some of you are doing that. Whether you're in the public figure, whether you are already a public figure or not. I do feel some of you are going to start a business or starting it or making the announcement that it is happening. So your last card of this reading, Capricorn, for the month of December 2023 is the Page of Cups. And this is a water sign person, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is a water sign, or if you are already a water sign person as your sun sign, and here Capricorn is your rising sign, moon sign, or sun sign. So this could be you, whether it's your sun, moon, or rising sign. Pages can be children. They can also be adults that are immature or young at heart. And pages are messengers. And this would be a messenger about emotions, whether they be happy or sad, either one. This is somebody I feel like you're starting to feel connected to them, or you already are connected to them, and you're doing things together in December. It's like you're breaking down barriers of trusted friendship. I know that sounds like a weird word, but that's a direct quote from my guides. So I feel like for some of you, this could be that you were friends with this person and now you break down the barriers and you become a couple, or business partners with each other, or love partners with each other. It's possible for some of you Capricorns. This could also be somebody connected to you that wants to go out and see things in the world and like go to events or go to comedy shows, go to concerts, go out to eat, travel. It could be a friend to you. It could be a love partner to you. It could be a relative to you. It could be your significant other that, wants to like shake it up, do these things in December. I feel like you look at them like they're witty, wonderful, and wise. 3 W's. I feel like they're full of all this vim and vigor and energy, and they're like, come on, we got to get going, and you're the one that I got to do it with. Like, so they're very excited, they're very energetic, they're very motivated to do things, they're hepped up, and you're like, they're like, come on, let's go. Like, you guys are going to go do stuff together. That's how I see it. I feel like you're going to be happy, and I feel like you're going to be proud that things have gone this well and have gone this far. So again, this, what did my guides say? Breaking down the barriers of friendship. Not that friendship is a barrier, but it's like, so to me, that would imply this is going further than that. It could be somebody that wants to get invested in a company or a business that you are going to start, or they want you to become partners or part of some kind of company or business they're starting, if it's not a love relationship. So you got to think about when these barriers of friendship, which sounds like a very weird words to me, but that means because there's going to be something accelerating and something more. For some of you, it's business and business partnerships or business affiliations. For some of you, it's romantic love and romantic situations. Or it could just be a friend that was a friend to you is now becoming a best friend that you're going to really do a lot of things together. That's also possible too. Now, I have to say, I apologize. I'm not pulling the gemstone crystals this month because half the videos I recorded for December were at a different location, and I did not remember to bring my gemstone crystals in the velvet bag of gems with me. So it's not fair to do them here where I have them and there where I didn't. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you liked it, and share it with others if you feel it's worth sharing. And subscribe to this channel if you haven't. And hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand videos, where I look at very specific topics using a variety of divination tools and bring you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for those topics for each sign of the zodiac, you can get my most recently recorded video series by clicking on the links down below in the description box in the Show More section. And you can also get these videos by going to my website at the luckymermaid.com videos page, and you can scroll down that page and look at all the video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and you just click on the zodiac sign you want, your sun, your moon, your rising sign, and you click on that, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, it's that time of year again. New Year's readings. If you want to get my New Year 2024 Psychic Tarot readings, 10-card Celtic Cross Tarot spread readings, you can access those by clicking on the link down below or going to my website. That's 10 cards. And if you get your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign, you're getting 30 cards with all those predictions and messages. I highly recommend, if you can get both your sun sign and your rising sign, will be the most helpful. But if the moon sign resonates with you on YouTube, then you might want to consider getting that. But it's always a good rule of thumb to get whatever sign normally resonates with you on my YouTube readings and my Rumble readings, to go with that sign when you're buying my videos on Vimeo. Also, my psychic crystal readings for December 2023 are also available. These messages and predictions are from my spirit guides for the month of December, are like a continuation or an expansion of these readings that I'm doing right here, right now on YouTube. So hopefully, if you haven't checked them out yet, you'll decide to look into the crystal readings. There's a lot I cover in those readings. Also, my full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, October 28th, 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. You're being affected by that eclipse for at least 6 months. And when I did the readings, some of those predictions even went out a year for some of the signs. So if you want to see how that Taurus eclipse will be affecting you, you might want to look into those eclipse videos. And I use the same format in the other eclipse video, which is for the new moon solar eclipse in Libra, October 14th, 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. Again, you may want to check those out. Those same scenario when I recorded those. Some of the predictions were going out 9 months. Some of them were going out for a year. So those eclipses really affect people. You might want to get your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign, or at least your sun and your rising sign in those videos. I highly recommend that if you can do so. Also, a very popular video series. You may have already gotten them because they've been out since August, but my Horseshoe Tarot 7-card spread psychic tarot readings, they go from August of 2023 through until the end of August of 2024. There are 7 cards in the reading. There's lots of predictions and messages. People seem to really gravitate towards those Horseshoe Tarot spread readings every time I put them up. So you may want to check them out. And the career and finance psychic tarot and crystal readings, those readings go out 12 to 18 months. I recorded them in April of 2023, and those predictions go out all the way until the end of October of 2024. So you might want to check those out and see what's coming up for your career and finance over that time period. But I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know that I'm going to do those anymore after this series, or if I do them, I may change the way I do them and do them in a different format. I haven't decided yet. So if you want to get them in the old format of what I've been doing for the past 8-9 years, I've been doing those on YouTube, on Vimeo, you might want to get this video series. So I hope you have, and also, if you want to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here on a video format, you can follow me on my social media pages at the Lucky Mermaid LLC. And you can follow me on Instagram at the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel. Make sure you're following the true account because there's a lot of frauds over there. They copy my pictures. They look like they're me, but it's not. So make sure you go with the correct spelling. And sometimes they put a dot in there. They put an underscore in a weird spot. There's an underscore in it. Yes, it's the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. Don't fall for any frauds. That's the only account. If you're following a fraud account, they're trying to scam you or get your money or your information. So please don't fall for it. Also, I am highly active now on X, formerly known as Twitter. I used to be on there years ago. I didn't like some of the things that were going on over there. We got too discombobulated. I stepped away from it for a while. I'm back on Twitter and I post there almost every day. Not every day, but almost every day. So if you want to see what blurbs my guides have to say over there, you might want to check me out. And it's at the Lucky Mermaid. That is my handle on X. Also, if you would like to donate to this channel and help support the work and the readings I do here on YouTube or on Rumble, you can go to the donation link down below in the description box. It's there underneath all the video series links I'm talking about, and that link is connected to PayPal. Thank you so much to those of you who have been so kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and it does help me a lot. So I do truly appreciate it. I hope you all have an absolutely amazing month of December. And Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy New Year to all of you out there. I wish you a totally happy holiday season. And I want to wish you many blessings and peace.